Here we are, day 6. Day 6, wow, you've got so far. It should be Saturday. Don't know what time of the day it is for you, but whatever time it is, it doesn't matter. As long as you're here and as long as you're still going with your 7-day program. And congratulations if you're done. Well done, fantastic. So day 6, so we've done purpose, we've done vision, we've done limiting beliefs, we've done goal setting. What did we do yesterday? We did gratitude. So fantastic, fantastic. And I hope you're enjoying the program and I know you'll be getting a lot out of it. If you're following this as the workbook says and as with the activities that I'm giving you, I'm sure you're going to be nailing this, nailing it. So today, really, 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 really important day. Today is a day where you get to contribute to the world in a really big or small way, your call. If you want to feel good about yourself, your gratitude, if you want to feel good about your contribution to the world, here's 3 words for you. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. What do I mean by pay it forward? Pay it forward, as it sounds, is to contribute to someone's life, someone that can't actually, or that doesn't need to or doesn't want to, pay it back. It's about giving. Give, give, give. It's about living a life of service. Now, every single day, just so that you know, part of my daily plan is to pay it forward. I've got a word on my daily planning sheet called giving. And I'm going to give you a copy of my daily planning sheet as part of this program, just to help you as part of your daily planning and just to keep you focused and keep you on track during every day. But let's get back to pay it forward. Paying it forward those words were coined in a movie. The movie's probably 5 or 10 years old now, but it was just such a great movie with a really interesting ending. I'll say interesting, I won't spoil it for you, whether it's good, bad or ugly or sad or happy, but the message of the movie was there was this little kid, and he was probably 12 years old, about grade 6 or 7, and his teacher came into class one day, and I encourage you to watch this movie. His teacher came into class one day and said, "Kids, I've got a challenge for you. I know you're only young, but the challenge is this, to pay it forward to 3 people. That's your assignment for the year or the semester or whatever it happened to be. 3 pay it forwards." I got goosebumps actually just thinking about this movie. It was just an amazing movie that I've gone back and watched. And this kid, of course, went out and took it literally. So out of all the 30 or 40 kids in the class, one child, and that's all it takes, one thing, one person. This child went out, and he went out with passion to do these 3 pay it forwards. And the first day on his way home, he found some homeless dude that he dragged home into his kitchen and started feeding. And Mum came home and said, "What's this homeless dude doing here?" And the boy said, "I'm paying it forward. I'm paying it forward." And of course, then he went on to do his other 2 pay it forwards, and his life changed, and he changed the lives of those around him in a massive, massive way. Watch the movie. And he actually created a revolution. This kid created this movement, this pay it forward movement that was just fantastic to see. And when you watch the movie, you can actually believe how that would happen if you pay it forward and give something of yourself. How you can actually make such a massive contribution to the world, and you can live a life of service. Now, a lot of people get focused on themselves and they don't actually contribute, and they don't actually grow through contribution. And the successful people in the world know that the way that you become successful is by giving more, giving more. So here's 5 quick things, as we always do. We always got a 3 to 5 rationale process of why we do the things that we do. So paying it forward is really about contribution. And what's contribution? Contribution is one of our 6, as Tony Robbins says, human needs. So growth and contribution are our 2 big ones. And paying it forward is about contributing. It's about giving. And what paying it forward does is it gets you to think outside yourself. It gets you to think about how you can really make a difference in the world to someone else's life. So it's really about someone else other than you. It's not about you. This is about giving. And try So the challenge today is to pay it forward. Now, if you're doing this again, if you're doing this at 7 a.m. in the morning, the first thing you did when you got up this morning, fantastic, because you got the whole day to pay it forward now, and it's easy to find someone to pay it forward too. And for me recently, you know, I walked out of the bike shop recently when I got my bike serviced, and there was a lady standing across the road, and she's homeless actually, and you know, you don't see this very often in this little old town that we live in at Gladstone, and this lady was begging, and she wanted $5. And so I looked in my wallet, and usually I don't have any money in my wallet because we're a card society now. But I actually did this day, and I had 3 20s. And actually in that moment, you know, I thought, well, what do? Do I say no? Because how do I know what she's going to do with the money? But do I care really? Not what she does with the money, but I care a little bit about her because I don't like seeing anyone homeless or destitute. Will my money make a difference to her life? In the short term, I think it will, yeah. And can I afford it? You know, these are the sort of things that I was, in a split second that you're asking. But at the end of the day, it was absolutely, here's $20, fill your boots, whatever you're going to do with it, right? And, you know, and it felt good doing that. I paid it forward. Yes, she asked for it, but still, how many beggars or how many people that do you know that have asked you for something that, like that on the street, you don't know, that you would never give to? And I felt really, really good about that. And have I paid it forward? Yes, she asked for it, but it was a perfect opportunity to pay it forward. And I guess, I hope, did it make a difference? I hope so. I hope so. And will she remember it? I'd say so. I don't know how many people pull a 20 out of their wallet and give it to her. And I hope that it made a small difference for her. But you know, paying it forward might be a massive thing like the boy in that movie did, or it might be a little thing like giving someone $20. But whatever it is, do something today. And if it's 10 o'clock at night and if you're about to go to bed, this is going to be a tough one for you. And paying it forward might just mean ringing someone and telling them that you love them, or it might mean, so I'm lucky because I've got a lot of products on my computer. I develop, I'm an author, so it's easy for me. Whenever I want to pay it forward, I can just flick out a copy of a book, or I can flick out a copy of an ebook, or I can, you know, very, very quickly and easily send out a hard copy, for example. So, and that's probably the most common way that I pay it forward. I think about someone who I know and love, and I'll just flick them a copy of one of my books. And you know, it's only a little thing, but they're always very appreciative. Challenge, pay it forward right now. Do something for someone for no return. So the thing about paying it forward is you don't want anything back when you pay it forward. You don't need anything back, because if you're grateful, you've got everything that you need in your life now. Paying it forward is about being something for someone else that can't repay you. I'll tell you another good way to pay it forward is go and pay for someone at the fuel station. Or one morning I was away doing a triathlon and I was down in a little country town, Ballarat, and I walked into this bakery for breakfast. Yeah, bakery, you have your bakery meal on the Friday before or the Saturday before the Sunday race. Yes, but I do eat well, but yes, it was a bakery trip. And there was an old lady coming in behind me, but as I paid, I actually said to the lady, look, don't tell her until I'm gone, but I'm going to pay for her meal. And I gave her an extra $20 or whatever it was, so I paid for this old lady's meal. Now, I actually happened to go back to the bakery before I left town, because the bakery lady, you know, she was actually quite impressed. And I said, look, it's no biggie, it's just someone's breakfast or someone's coffee or whatever it was. And he said, now this lady said, the person that I paid for broke down in tears. And that was really nice. Now, that's not why I did it. I did it just to make a difference, but it was great that it did make a difference. And you know, it was really nice to get that feedback too, that it was appreciated. Paying it forward is huge. It puts a smile on your face because you know you contribute. See you tomorrow for Sunday.